4th of July.
4th of July.
So we left there on the 4th of July, and they had started taking Saipan just, 20 days before that. Well, of course, we went out there, we went through Pearl Harbor. Took us 5 days to get there, and then we sat there for a week. They let us off the ship one day, the whole bunch of us. And then we went from there to the Marshalls, and we anchored there for I don't know how long, another week or 10 days. Now we're in there's nothing on that island where we were in this. It was just islands around it, and the ships were in the middle, and they could block anything from coming in. So you was fairly safe sitting there. The Japs didn't have anything around there to get to us. And anyhow, then we finally left there and went to Saipan, and I got there in, I think it was August. I don't know. We left in July and played around for about 30, I think we was aboard ship 35 or 40 days. I don't remember exactly. And then we went on Saipan, and they took us into a sugarcane. We got aboard trucks and come up to the airstrip. It was Isley Field, what they wound up calling it. It was the old Jap airstrip. And we went up there, and they dropped us in the middle of a sugarcane field and said, this is home, clean it up. You've ever been with them spades that the soldiers had, that the spade would bend down?
The short ones?
Yeah, they're about this long. Well, they give us them. You could lock them things at a 90-degree angle, and we use them like a
machete,
sickle, and we'd cut down that sugar cane to get rid of the damn stuff. Because there was I think I've got some pictures of there was a sugar mill there on the island, and I don't know why the troops done it, but that thing was just all shot to hell and bombed and blew up. Couldn't have been bombed, but it could have been fighter planes off of the aircraft carriers when they were fighting for the island.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there were still snipers left on that island, though.
Well, I got there in August, and in November and December they captured more prisoners than they had taken up until we got there. They had them all bottled up on the north end of the island, and we were on the south end of it.
Okay.
So we had to build our own camp to begin with. We had these tents. We had to stay in tents. And I don't know how many days we'd been there. We had our first hot meal. Before that, we were eating what I call the Cracker Jack meals. You ever see any of them? They're just about the size of a Cracker box. They had one for breakfast, one for lunch, and one for dinner.
What was in them?
It was dry food and canned potted meat or something like that they could, put in it, and it would keep forever. It didn't need refrigeration or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we ate for, I don't know, a week or 10 days, and finally they got some portable stoves in. They're about the size of one of them stoves like that, and they set them up. And I don't know what the heck they use for fuel, charcoal, I think. And that's when they made the first hot meal.
Do you remember what it was?
It was a sea ration. It was something like potted meat, only I think the meat was a little coarser.
Okay.
And but they could heat it, so that was it for the deal.
How long were you on Saipan?